Shrinkage is a multi-million dollar problem in feed industry and its impacts on the profitability of the feed mill. The problem is quite frequent, but it is ignored because the loss is not obvious. We can reduce this problem and we can eliminate this problem. Awareness of the problem and taking a step is the most important things. You are watching millTALK. I am Sarwar Ali from Kemin. Shrinkage is a cost of doing business. It should be understood and it should be managed. Otherwise, in current days, shrinkage will impact the profitability and profit loss account in a huge way. Shrinkage is the loss of material when your raw material enters inside the factory and finished good going outside the factory. The cause of shrinkage is moisture loss, dust loss. If you look at grinding, then you will find it loss of moisture contributes in shrinkage. At the same time, very fine particles form dust and that is also cause of shrinkage. Look at the mixing. When the ingredient is mixing, that time the moisture drops, that is the shrinkage. If you look at the cooling process, so evaporation of water to make the feed cool, that is also a shrinkage loss if it is not properly cooled. Apart from that, if you look at the moisture migration at the time of storage and theft and pest damage is also shrinkage. Sometimes we ignore weighing process. Overweighing is also a kind of shrinkage. Opposite of shrinkage is gain, and this happens when the moisture is added during the process. Moisture addition at the time of mixing for optimizing the moisture in the feed matrix, that is also a gain. Addition of moisture at the time of steam and conditioning, that is also gain. Sometimes moisture migration happen from environment to bag. In that case also gain happen. And sometimes error in weighing also causes gain in overall feed weight. It is very important to understand and to know how to calculate shrinkage or gain. It play a very important role while we are calculating our profitability in feed milling process. The inventory material which we have already in factory and the receipt which is coming as a new is the total weight present in factory. You have to subtract the shipment, the outside going feed material plus ending inventory. It will give you the shrinkage or gain, and in similar way you can calculate how much percentage of shrinkage or gain happening at your factory gate. According to literatures and study available in public domain, we found that shrinkage varies from 2.5% to 1.09%, but average if you can look at that, it comes around 0.81%. Managers should set a goal. What will be the level of shrinkage they can reduce or they can eliminate? Because if you look at the average calculation of 0.81%, and if you are producing 1000 metric ton of the feed in your factory in a month, then roughly it will be loss of 3.5 lakhs INR per month. There are mainly three causes of shrinkage. First is the moisture loss. If you look at the milling process, then moisture loss at the time of grinding, at the time of pelleting and at the time of cooling, it causes a shrinkage loss. Improper packaging and weighing is another very good example of shrinkage loss. Sometimes we do overfilling of the bag and sometimes faulty weighing machine, it causes shrinkage. Environmental condition play a very significant role in shrinkage. If your environmental condition is very humid and temperature is low, in that time it may be gain in the feed. But if the temperature is high and humidity is low, in that case moisture migration happen. Moisture migration from feed to environment, and this causes a huge loss. This kind of the condition we normally observe in South Asian region in summer season. Shrinkage can be controlled or the percentage can be reduced. We have seen that average loss is around 0.81%. Proper inspection of inbound material, proper weighing of material which is going outside the factory in form of finished feed, dust control, and controlling the overall processing, means optimization of the process right from the grinding, mixing, conditioning and cooling time. It play a very important and significant impact on the shrinkage control process. Cold mash conditioning is another way to control shrinkage loss. millSmart is Kemin flagship program. In millSmart, we works on the principle of preconditioning. Preconditioning is a process in which moisture is added at the time of mixer in order to optimize feed milling process and reduce shrinkage. Hope you enjoyed this video. You can watch my next video on millTALK series about detailed discussion on preconditioning process. Until then, take care. Goodbye.